My name is Josh Fisher. I'm a scientist at NASA's Jet Propulsion Lab, also part of Caltech down in Southern California. And we're here at the American Geophysical Union, AGU conference in San Francisco, where there's about almost 20,000 scientists working on Earth system questions and research. I was originally interested in, and still am, interested in water resources, especially for California and the globe, and how we can predict droughts and water availability using models, or what kind of sensors or instruments or satellites can help us address these types of questions. NASA and the Obama administration is very interested in climate science and observations, and what our satellites and our science and our models and our technology can lend to shedding new light on the climate change and climate science problem. So right now we're developing a lot of satellites, new satellites, to measure different properties of the Earth system. So with all these new data, we can start to have less uncertainty on various properties of the Earth. So in climate science, we generally think of kind of partitioning the Earth into the atmosphere, the land, and the ocean. And so we have a lot of satellites measuring various atmospheric properties. The amount of CO2 in the atmosphere is the OCO2 mission is something that we'll be launching soon. There's current satellites that measure atmospheric properties, AIRS and TESS, measuring water and carbon-related atmospheric properties. We have a lot of land satellites that are currently in orbit, as well as in development. I'm working on a mission called SMAP, and it stands for Soil Moisture Active Passive, using active radar to measure how much soil moisture is in the ground. There's other missions that are also in development, a mission called DESTINY, which is looking at the structure of ecosystems, the actual physical structure of ecosystems and ice and other Earth system properties. I think that our content in terms of the science realm is not only relevant and applicable to people, but the general public is getting more and more interested in science. And I think that if we can communicate that well through a medium or various media that people can connect to easily, then I think we have a good mechanism to translate our information to a larger audience.